Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Welcome to Matt Makes Monsters. My name is Matt. Today, we're doing the full female Fanart finale. That's 6 female characters. All fan-arted, all requested by you, the people. So, let's go. Let's do it. Hey, you want to see what I'm drawing? It's just circles. It just... That was a bit... Okay, here we go. Well, we're starting with Ripley, Ellen Ripley. Yeah. Okay, so I love Ripley. I love the Alien movies. I especially love Aliens. I like the suspense in the first Alien. It's really awesome. It's definitely a masterpiece, but I know there's something about the action flicky nature of Aliens that I really enjoy. So I had to do Ripley from that with the flamethrower, which is, by the way, as I mentioned in my live stream last night, the best flamethrower I've ever drawn, and also the worst, because it might be the only flamethrower I've ever drawn. This is Ripley in the nest before she burns all or maybe after, during. It's after, because there's fire everywhere. Yeah, see, I know this stuff. You don't need to tell me. There she is. Bye, Ripley. Ripley. Number 2, all the titles are on there, so you know who's up. It's Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig. Another suggestion. I was gonna draw her in her style, and then I was like, why? Why don't I just Paddington this up? Why don't I turn this into some sort of nightmare fuel? Paddington, by the way, is not nightmare fuel. Paddington is really well done for the live action movie. This one is not. This one, pigs aren't actually that pink color. That's none of the ones I could find anyway. So I had to, she looks a little weird. And I really was like, the more I got into this, the more I wanted to render her out more so she looked a little more realistic. So I started to get rid of the lines and blend in get rid of the thick black lines and try to blend things in. So this is what I imagine. I had some regrets after doing Sunny Gummy last week during the live stream, and I was like, I should have done a version of her that was like a movie version. So that's what I was going for Peppa here, and yeah. See, once I get rid of the lines, I have to make sure that everything looks okay without them. Still nightmare fuel. I don't know. I gotta say, I think she's actually pretty cute, all things considered. Even still, it's not definitely not something that you would like. I don't know. I think kids would like it. And if she talked like this, and she was like, "Hello, I'm Peppa Pig," it would be cute. The kids would love it. Everybody would love it. People would go see this movie. Peppa's extremely popular. So if you've got kids, and let them see this and see what they think. If they say I don't like it, well, then we'll know. Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig. Oh yeah, okay, Wonder Woman. Yeah, I had to do. I mean, look, this is the full female fan art finale, so I needed to go and just do this. And one of the requests was Wonder Woman. I had a few comic book requests, but I think you can't do an all-female fan art thing without including Wonder Woman. She's iconic, and she's one of my favorites. So I had to do it. I had to draw her. She's Amazonian. I was a little inspired by the movie version. I think Gal Gadot's version is pretty awesome, so I wanted to have a little bit of inspiration there, a little bit of facial. So that's why she looks a little modelish. But I wanted to go for the comic book version as well, so I got the big hair, and I don't know. I've always loved Wonder Woman. I'm kind of a DC guy, right? Like, I like Superman and Batman, and only the movies really made me switch sides and get into Marvel. And because the movies for DC have been mostly not great. There's a couple in there that aren't too bad, but this Wonder Woman was one of the great ones, and I really enjoyed it, and I like the portrayal in the movie, and I like her. She's great. It's not great. That yellow lighting on the hair. That's not great. I'm not happy with that. Oh well, it's done. This was a request very specifically. I don't usually shout out who the requests are, but as I mentioned in my live stream, Elsa from Frozen 2 was a request from my daughter Charlotte, and because she is of that age, and she wanted me to do Elsa, and I was like, all right, I'll do Elsa. I will draw Elsa, but I wanted to do her in a different style, and I don't know if you noticed, but all of the characters are done in very different styles. Not very different, but different-ish enough. I just wanted to play around and see what I could do with different styles. So this one is like, I'm trying to color the lines and make her face a little more cartoony. I actually fix it later on because I think it's a little too wide and expressive, and I think I calm it down a little bit and get rid of her cheekbones. And I realize her eyes are too high. It's one of those moments actually where I was drawing and then there we go. And I was like, oh, that doesn't look right. And I came back to it after a while. So there's Elsa. I'm pretty pleased with that. It's kind of nice. It's glowy. There's no black in it, or very few black lines, which I really like. All right. Uhura. I don't know if I nailed Nichelle Nichols' likeness in this, but I think I got close enough, and I think that this one was hands down one of the most fun fan art pieces that I've ever done in this series, or just in general. I had a blast with her. She is so much fun, and of course, Uhura as a character is like that's groundbreaking stuff and pioneering stuff. So including her on there with Wonder Woman was kind of important and great. So I'm glad that she is on there, and again, a blast. She was a blast to draw. I haven't drawn, I think this might be the very first original Star Trek fan art I've ever done, which is like, I've got nothing against old school Star Trek. I don't know why, but there it is. Uhura, and then Undine, and I don't know. This is from Undertale. This was a request last night from my live stream. If you hadn't watched that, you should go and check it out. There's a big discussion on whether or not she shoots lasers out of her eyes. I'm not sure, but we know she is a fish woman with a harpoon, not a spear. So if you want to see me draw that from scratch, and try my hand at 11. So there they are, all done. So they are now all up on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter as we speak at this moment, unless I failed to upload them, which is possible because I'm not very good at this whole thing. I schedule this and then sometimes I forget. One time I even uploaded them to my personal Instagram page, which is, that was wrong. That was a wrong thing. So, I try to do my best, but, sometimes I fail. But that's the story of humanity. That's the story of all our lives. We try to do our best, and sometimes we fail. Follow me on social media if you want to hear more of that, more philosophical discussions, such as that one. And if not, that's fine too. You know, I've been doing some live streams, and it's been fun. You can catch my last live stream from last night if you go check it out now. Should be sitting there in my videos, and it's a lot of fun. I'm having a blast doing them. I'm gonna do more. So next week we were supposed to get the Universal Monsters, and big surprise, I'm not done. So I may take a week, maybe two, to try to get them done. In the meantime, though, I'm going to be doing some live streams over the next few weeks to keep you all entertained, so you can get your Matt Makes Monsters fix. Does anybody actually have a Matt Makes Monsters fix? That's awfully presumptuous of me. Maybe I shouldn't assume that people have a Matt Makes Monsters fix. I'm rambling. Thanks, everybody. Join me next week for a live stream, probably later in the week, like a Friday, Thursday type deal. I'll keep you posted on social media. So if you're one of those ones that chose not to follow me, well, I don't know what to tell you. I guess you'll just have to guess, or just not come, which would be a real shame. We have a lot of fun. All right, guys, we'll catch you next time. Bye. I didn't say bye-bye this time. I just said bye. That's fine, right? Like I'm talking to someone off camera, but there's nobody there. I got a stuffed animal of Toad in his little cat uniform. That's who I'm looking at.